Big Ten college gridiron for the Badgers of Wisconsin. So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Rivers. He's got his tight end complete. It's Green. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back, Gordon. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing. Because you don't have to throw. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Throwing, Rivers. And it's complete. Henry. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line. Gordon.
Yeah.
And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory.
When somebody leaves in the morning or something like that.
On the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 24-yard line.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opened things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where he, their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage
to go in the
middle as well, and he's got it.
And they told me that they can't stop me from taking that
football
shit
to start quarter number 2.
because I got more
as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
She's not a full-timer. She can't take it, regardless of the fact. But she did say that most of the stores that's like value stores like ours, they have broken down the time and only giving them so many hours to do the task.
Down inside the 20 at the 19.
And that
it's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves
they must have something assigned for
on any running play that's called. They're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance.
They expect Monday through Friday
you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run.
They expect Monday through Friday to be what it is.
Or you can decide to throw the ball now, because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Yeah.
A 3rd down throw, but it misses the
But they also said that the next person that comes in is supposed to, if that person didn't finish, then they're supposed to take over that.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
The Chargers, a team that's really been plagued by poor field goal kicking the last decade or so, but I think they feel they've solved their problems with Badgley.
I would say so. He went 15 for 16 in 10 games last season, undrafted out of Miami. And remember, he had 5 field goals in the playoffs against the Baltimore Ravens.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10.
You're mine.
Trash has already been. We have already changed the trash again.
Throwing on 1st down is Carr. Running over the middle by Graham. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll toss gets it to Crowell. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down.
Yeah. Did you put out the enchiladas?
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Carr. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a
I don't
really
know,
tough
man.
spot.
Like, I think Keegan just came at me foul.
As they come up here 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a run.
I think that Sean is
and he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
The fact that Keegan didn't do nothing when Megan came to him and told him that she forged his signature.
Here's 2nd and 5. He'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's 2nd down. Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers.
I don't know what to go
on.
off of.
Struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. Following the penalty, here's Gordon.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, you buy your called off, so those hours are available. You feel me? Why was he really yelling about me? You know what I mean? And everything that I was doing was
playing pass all the way. Play fake.
No.
Rivers.
And
got a man, it's complete. Williams. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 26. And he's the guy, Mike Williams, that the Chargers took 7th overall a couple of years ago. Battled injuries as a rookie, but in full health last year, he caught 43 passes with a narrow.
It's like, why would he even be? Why even would he be tripping? Like, all I was doing was trying to get ahead. You feel me?
To the line of scrimmage.
That's it. I wasn't doing nothing like my shit was done.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
I wasn't doing nothing because of what the time said. I was doing stuff because I had extra time. You feel me? And then with the wings, you know what I mean? I don't know what's wrong with them tags, but they tag wrong. So.
Coming up at the half,
hold on, wait. No, never mind.
Back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coach.
Nothing.
We'll have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. On 3rd down, Rivers. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Marshall. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
But they want to be on my head, though, like I'm doing something wrong. Like, I'm not doing nothing wrong. What am I doing wrong? I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to do. You know what I mean? And like I told the HR lady, like, I just want to make sure that, you know, that I cross my T's and dot my I's before I leave.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here.
And I was like, I shouldn't get penalized. She was like, you shouldn't.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
Yeah, she definitely doesn't like that. She did, because she don't know how to talk.
And he comes back with one complete.
Just like today, like, what was your reason of not coming in and saying nothing to us, period?
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to
she should have been her ass on the counter, helping people.
Play action. Now it's Carr. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jerry Tillery in there to record the second sack of his young NFL career.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Honestly, like, they're going to be like, oh, you're not in trouble for anything. You haven't been in trouble in a while. We're not even considering you being in trouble and all that. It's like,
they fake the handoff. Now Carr. And he's going to go down again.
He just buttered it
Jerry
up.
Tillery,
that's all he did.
His second sack of the night.
That's what he does. He butters it up to make it to make things seem like it's all good.
So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
Right.
I know I need the money, but that's why I'm like, I want to go to the pharmacy meeting.
These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you turn that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did.
That's the way a manager should want it. And they shouldn't come in, and she shouldn't come in there with that chip on her shoulder. Like, she takes that personal shit, man. Like, she brings her personal life in the fucking work. Like, leave that shit at the door. Like, I can come to work every day, all day, and talk about what's going on in my life, but I don't. Because I'm not there for that. I'm there to work. You know what I mean?
And open up a crease that they can run
I'm
through.
not there to be in no drama or nothing like that. I just want to work. And when she did that, like, that was fucked up. When she lied in front of Oliver and said that she told me what she wanted done, that was fucked up and lied. Couldn't even look at me in my face. Like, that really hurt me. Like, I've been going to bat for you.
Do what you do best. Go get the quarterback.
Going against the grain for you. You feel me?
And a throw there going to be incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these
going against
teams
people that care about me
game?
for you. And I'm thinking that you're one of the persons, but you're not.
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful.
She said that she didn't say it.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. They begin with a run by Crowell. So we got 3 on one tackle.
Like, what happened if you was one of them people that just didn't give a fuck? You feel me? And just was like, fuck that, I'm coming to work and everybody's going to die. You know what I mean?
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to
like, nobody likes a undercover bully. Like, nobody likes that. That's not cool.
And try and chip someone at the second level.
Like, you're not even asking questions to verify what you think is going on. You just going by what people say. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I wasn't completely honest. Like, I've been, you know, I thought you was against me, so I was rolling with them.
Incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
And I was saying my shit too.
Secondary's done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, puts a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, deep ball, short ball. And that was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on third
but
and 9.
I wasn't looking at the fact that you get this shit done. Like, they're not asking you to do all these tasks because you don't know how to do it or whatever. They're asking you to do it because they trust you. You feel me?
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A gain of 19 and picking up the first. First 9 seasons in the league for Brown were, of course, in Pittsburgh. Last year, though, growing concerns of his dissatisfaction in his role with the Steelers and the quibbles with Ben Roethlisberger. So he ends up being traded to the Raiders in March. 7-time Pro Bowler, 6 straight years of at least 1,200 yards and 8 touchdowns. Now, that stretch, what a talent for Derek Carr to have on his side.
You know what I'm saying? And I got to know you as a person. You know what I mean?
A tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. 23 yards on the play.
I really apologize.
A good grab there by the former Central Michigan man, Antonio Brown.
And he ate up some real estate on the catch, too, didn't he? I think the most impressive part of it, though, if there's a chance for him to get the football, even though he was covered well, he somehow finds a way to get it.
And that's what I do too. But you know, like they said, they feel like I should be done, but it's not that. I know I'm supposed to be done, but I want to make sure stuff is done right. I don't want to leave and then y'all be, you know, they be like, well, he didn't finish this, and you know what I mean, and he ain't do this, and he ain't do that. I don't want that.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down.
I'd rather take my time and have this shit done right than to run through it and just be, you know what I mean? And I think that's how it is with Ubanya. That's why she order a lot of shit with Papa John, because she doesn't take the time. She just thinking about, oh, I need to get it done. I need to get it done. You know what I mean? I'm fast. I'm quick. But you ordering hella shit. You know what I mean?
Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 16. First and 10 at the 16-yard line. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They come up first and 10 at the 16. Carr now to throw. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's first and goal.
93.
They'll try and run for it with Crowell. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be second and goal.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Second and goal. One man in the backfield. That's Crowell.
Hey, 4 down, 4 down. You're mine.
They get it to him running left. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Isaiah Crowell, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the...
to their house. Really? Oh.
Close the door.
The end zone for a touchback.
No. You could close. What do you mean? Because I always close. You were by the door. I always close it.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
You can still watch TV on there and there.
So now then, the big play has it all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Play action, Rivers. And this one's incomplete. He was looking for Mike Williams that time.
This is my
TV.
2nd down. We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring.
Your team
Flying
still
around,
works.
making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Now Rivers. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Nevin Lawson with a pick. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity. I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
You know what we're doing? Only one person was making it.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Splashing. That's not called splashing. People call it
Back near his goal line. Here's Carr. Over the middle here to Brown. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
Not to you. Yet to me, she is. A little.
Carr now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now a toss right to Crowell. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine.
It's not. Wait. I think, did you get the burrito or the chicken?
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
You didn't get none of them? So you only got milk and... And then I got the ice cream.
Throwing now is Carr. Over the middle here to Wilson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. They go back to the ground now with Corral. And Corral lost the football. And good pursuit yet again by the Chargers as they stuff him behind the line.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on third down.
No, you just said she dumped it on the floor.
Carr gonna throw. It's complete to Graham. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 44-yard line. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Carr now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10. Now a toss running left. This is Corral. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
He said he would, but he still has it. You said Arizona. How can you switch? Why is it too hot? Because it's going to ruin my diet. When it gets cold.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Carr. And it's incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't get that done on that play.
That is you. Yes, it is.
Yeah, that is.
That is you.
That is you. It's all you.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Yeah, thinking. I put Dorito on. You know kids can't have it. Kids can't have it. Dad,
now Carr. He's going to look deep down the field. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. They frustrated these receivers tonight, really held down the passing game, but there got the penalty.
Fine line between aggressive, good coverage, and interference, and they crossed it on that play.
Down the lone receiver left. So 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Denying them problem. Yeah. You should put on deodorant before you leave the house.
Hold up, we don't even have deodorant. Then buy some.
Now a play fake. Carr. Oh, no, he lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done.
That's why he goes everywhere, because he has to buy stuff. He would buy Gatorade or something. Or like juice boxes.
They still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it, and that's exactly what they did.
The Charger drive about to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the inning, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point fourth quarter lead.
he died.
Phillip Rivers, no stranger to fourth-quarter comebacks. He's led the Chargers back to victory 26 times coming into this year. But work to do here if he wants to add another match to the belt. Now a pass here caught by Hunter Henry. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 12 yards there and a first down. Well, going over some notes in the pregame and looking at Phillip Rivers' record against Oakland, 18-8 all-time against them. And those 18 wins, more than he's had against any other team. And unless these two squads, unlikely, but unless they would meet up in the playoffs, this is the last time that Phillip Rivers will face the Oakland Raiders. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now Rivers throw into the hands of Gordon, and he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense.
No.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Now Rivers going to give to Gordon on the draw. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about the clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. He's back to throw, and it's complete. Henry, and he's got this down to the 35. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. He'll look to throw, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
He was there.
So it's 3rd and long for the Chargers and Rivers after the sack.
All pictures. We took pictures. We took them all.
Check 15, check 15. Check.
Remember that card?
Back to throw.
That looks like
And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Gary and Conley. And the return will stop right around the 25. Allen, the intended receiver.
I didn't even know that was him.
And that
he was
one?
right behind him.
Oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
They're going to be stopped up on this first down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. It doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
It was ice. No. If it was, you were.
Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium. That's certainly a...
Well, I can't pick because you can skate on.